everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome you all from Harvard Pilgrim and Tufts Plan. And by the way, this is Sarita Sharma. I'm a registered dietitian and I have been working in healthcare for about 6 years. But trust me, I have been cooking for 25 years and I am a good cook. You know why? Because I'm a mother and I have been cooking for 25 years. Ethnically, I am an Indian, and today this session is about bringing South Asian flavors to the table. So today's dishes are the snack items, and I will try my best to make this snack time a heavenly experience for you all. So we are going to make three things. The first of all, this is the vegetable pakoras or vegetable fritters. So we will include a lot of vegetables in it, and it is customizable because you can add as many vegetables as you want. You can add cabbage, you can add zucchini, you can add spinach, anything that you want. But today we are going to use cauliflower, onions, and potatoes. But as I said, customize it according to your preference. So first of all, my hands are clean. I washed them and I wiped them clean. So which is a safety requirement, right? So we will start with chopping the vegetables, and I hope you can see my vegetables here, my cutting board really nicely. So I'm starting with onions. So we do not want to chop them too small, just like a rough chop, probably a little bigger than a 1/4 inch. So I'll show you, just give me 1 second. Like this. I hope you can see it. And then we are going to chop potatoes the same size, about a 1/4 inch. So again, not too thin, not too thick, and not too small, not too big. And the same is going to go with cauliflower. Just a rough chop, because you're not going to see how artistically you have chopped your vegetables, because everything is going to go in a batter. So any shape is fine. As you can see, I'm not very good at chopping vegetables, but I'm good at cooking. I promise you that. Okay, I already have some vegetables chopped on side. So I'm going to put all of them together. So cauliflower, onions, and potatoes. These are my favorite, but as I said, you can add spinach in it. You can add some zucchini. You can add cabbage. Cabbage actually is really nice. You can add some peppers too, but add just a little, not too much. So here I have about 4 cups of vegetables because, you know, me and my kids are going to enjoy them afterwards. So once this is ready, this is my spice box. Isn't it colorful and beautiful? Okay, so we are going to add some spices to it. First of all, I'm putting salt. So about 1.5 teaspoon of salt, some turmeric, so that you know turmeric is very good for health. And probably these days you are hearing a lot about the health benefits of turmeric, like it's anti-inflammatory, it has some antibiotic properties and all that. I'm going to add some cumin seeds too. Again, full of antioxidants, digestive properties. Then this is staple. The powder that I'm going to add, this is coriander powder, dry coriander powder, and this is staple in Indian cooking. Like we use this spice in all our cooking. We also use garam masala a lot, but in this one, I'm not going to use garam masala. And then this is red chili powder. Again, this is according to your taste. I like them very spicy, so I'm going to add them a little more in it, but you can add less if you want, if you don't like too spicy. So that's how it's going to look. We are going to give it a little mix so that the spices, you know, they coat all the vegetables nicely. Okay, this is done. Now, again, our special ingredient as well as the binder here is chickpea flour. Chickpea flour is high in protein, high in soluble and insoluble fiber, so it's actually good for health too. So most of the Indian cooking, we use chickpea flour as binder, again, because it has a lot of good properties. So I'm gonna add about a cup. So it's dry, like this. So I'm gonna mix and see. We are gonna need some water too, so that it has that, it's combined together and all the spices and everything is mixed together really well. Then we are gonna add just a little bit of water, maybe like half a cup. So this is, Indian cooking is such an integral part of the culture, and all women know cooking so well. Probably not all, because these days things are changing. But my dad was like, don't help your mom with anything else like cleaning or laundry, but just learn how to cook. So it was that important in my family. So I learned cooking probably, I started cooking when I was like 12 years old. So, and why am I telling you that? It has a purpose, because I don't follow any recipes. I just add things as I go. And that's why it's sometimes very hard for me to write a recipe or tell you. But right now, whatever I'm telling you is like not 100% accurate measurement, but like close. So try, customize it. You can email me with questions later on. I will, and if you really need a recipe, then I will try my best to write a recipe for you. Okay, so we don't want to add too much to it because we really want to taste the vegetables. We don't want to add too much chickpea flour, otherwise it will overpower the taste. Not that it's going to be bad, it still has a good flavor. Especially when it's fried, frying makes everything taste so good. And then we are going to add just like a tablespoon of oil in it. Adding a little oil in it makes it to, when we are frying, so that will make pakoras to absorb less oil. So this is ready. See? Ready. It's still like it's combined together, but it's not flowy or anything. Okay, and now we are going to move to the stove because we are going to fry this, okay? So let me bring the camera close to my stove. What do you say? You can see everything? Yes, so this is my pan. We are going to fry in this, and I'm going to turn the gas on. And we'll heat oil in this pan. And I'm going to move this ingredient here. I'm going to put it there. So by the time this is heating, I will show you how to make cilantro chutney or green sauce. And we are going to do that here. It's a little far, so I'm going to bring it a little closer. Cool. Okay. So, so this is cilantro chutney. Again, anything that's fried. This sauce is like, it goes with almost everything in Indian culture. So it's cilantro. You can use a blender, but I do not like blender personally because it grinds it too smooth, and I like a little chunky texture. So we are gonna put cilantro. I've roughly chopped it, and probably like about half a cup, and about a quarter cup of tomatoes, half half, not like half, maybe 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in it, and 2 tablespoons of yogurt, 1 clove of garlic, 2 green chilies. Again, if you like something too spicy, you always can add more chilies to it. And just a little ginger, probably like half an inch piece of ginger. And we are going to give it a rough chop first. Then we are going to add a little salt. So again, my magical spice box. So about a teaspoon of salt in it. And then we are going to grind it a little. Let's see how it is. And the good thing is, like when you are using cilantro, you don't have to throw this part because this one has a lot of flavor in it and a lot of fiber too. So I don't throw like anything. I use it if it's good to use. I'm gonna remove the plate and I'm gonna show you how it looks. That's how. I like it this way. Some people like it smooth. Again, your personal choice, but I like it this way. And it smells really good right now. So let's move back to our stove and see. Cool. Okay. So looks like our oil is hot enough. And once it's hot, we are going to switch the stove to medium heat because we want the vegetables to cook properly. Okay. We can use a hand. That's what I usually do. But right now I'm trying to be a little more clean. So I'm going to use a spoon to put this mix into the oil. But when you're using your hand, you can actually, give them a little shape if you want to, So again, totally up to you. You can make them as big as you want. You can make them as small as you want. Totally up to you. Okay. So we're gonna let it cook for 1 minute maybe. I hope you can see it. That's how it is. That's how it looks. By the time it's cooking, I'm gonna get the plate ready. So I'm going to put some paper towels because we are frying. So we are going to take them out in a plate with paper towel on so that some of the extra oil can be absorbed by the paper towel. Funny because what, we are eating something fried and we are careful about that little oil, like few drops of oil that the paper towel is going to absorb. But something is better than nothing, right? So we are going to fry them until they are goldenish brown. I will show you how they're going to look when they're done. But for now, we are just turning them. So that's how they look when they are little done, like golden in color, with some slight light brown spots. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes for them to cook, and all the vegetables are cooked properly. And after we are done with this, when this is all cooked, we are going to make ginger cardamom tea, because that's the whole combination. And especially in this weather, when it's like cloudy and rainy. I joined from Massachusetts. I don't know if all of you are from Massachusetts, but right now the weather is cloudy and rainy, and this snack is perfect for this kind of weather. Like, that's what South Asians do. Whenever the weather is cloudy and rainy, that's what we cook. And it goes with green cilantro chutney for sauce and with ginger cardamom tea. Looks like they are done. So we're gonna take these out. Oh, the color is just perfect. Sometimes I burn them actually, because I like to multitask. As I said, I'm a mother of two, and this is not hot, so don't worry, okay? Don't get scared, because somehow these handles are really good. Like, they don't get heat, they don't get hot. All right, now we are making ginger cardamom tea, and for that, for 1 cup of tea, I'm going to put about 3/4 of cup of water, and I'm going to let it heat up a little bit. And until then, these are our fritters, all golden, nice, crispy. So we're going to put them here. And let's talk until our water is, getting heat, getting hot. Sorry, English is not my first language, it's my second language. Yeah, I learned after I came here like 15 years ago. So I'm doing pretty good, but still sometimes I stumble with grammar and some words here and there. So this tea, again, in India, usually it's like southern part of India and northern part of India. I belong to northern part of India, and we drink a lot of tea. Where the southern part of India, they drink a lot of coffee. And when we make tea, we add milk to our tea, we add ginger to our tea, and cardamom. And ginger and cardamom, both of them are well known for their health benefits. Ginger is good for cold, nausea, digestive issues, and then cardamom. So tea is slightly acidic in nature. Again, cardamom has a lot of phytonutrients and antioxidants and all of that, but my purpose of adding that into my tea is, first of all, it gives a very nice aroma, like, and a nice flavor. Second, because tea is slightly acidic in nature, cardamom nulls that, like balances it out. Balance is the right word, yeah. So it balances it out. So that's why. So now let's go back to, because the water looks hot, it has little bubbles, and I am going to add about like this much in 1 cup. It is about like half an inch piece of ginger. So I'm going to crush my ginger. Good, and then it goes in my tea. And then here, I am going to add some tea leaves, which is half a tablespoon of tea leaves. And sugar is optional. If I'm eating something spicy, then I want some sugar in my tea. But if I'm eating something sweet, then I avoid sugar. But for now, I'm adding about a tablespoon of sugar in it. And we are going to let it boil. See, that's what, oh, where is it? Where is it? Here. That's how it looks. So we are gonna let it boil for about a minute, and then we are gonna add some milk in it, because I'm going to show you how I make my tea. And then again, you can customize it. And once it is boiling, I am going to add about a quarter cup of milk. Some people like more milk, so you can make, you can have half cup of milk and half cup of water, but I like, 3/4 water and just a little milk in my tea. And when I poured milk, around the same time, I add some cardamom too. This is cardamom powder, actually, because, I buy whole cardamom and then I make powder myself. Okay, so we are gonna let the tea boil and we are going to make a plate for ourselves until then. So for the plate, I'm going to put some fritters, or pakoras in my plate. And some dipping sauce or cilantro chutney. And my tea is about to boil. It's boiling. As you see. It's boiling. It's boiling. So we are gonna let it boil for like 2 minutes, because it makes it more flavorful, because the cardamom, the ginger, they release their flavors and nice oils. We can boil it a little longer, maybe 30 more seconds. And then we're gonna strain it. And the tea is ready. So now my tea is ready. My pakoras are ready. And my chutney is ready. And I'm gonna show you how it's gonna taste. Okay. So we are gonna move back here. So I'm back here. I'm so sorry. Just give me 1 second. Here. So that's how the plate looks like. With my hot cup of tea, and I'm going to see how it came out. So just a little piece with little sauce. Perfect. I think this recipe will work. So if you need the recipe, I will write it for you. Email me, let us know, and I'm ready for the questions. And my tea, I'm gonna let it cool a little bit because right now it's really hot.